Chillin', can you hurry, please?
Sure, but you always rush when you come in. How come?
I only get 30 minutes for lunch, and then it's back to the phones.
Maybe you need a new job.
Maybe I need a life. Those girls that work in the doctor's office seem to have time for lunch and are always smiling.
I wish I knew their secrets.
I wish I had the time.
It only takes a minute to find out how Bryman College can help you to a new career. For a brochure, call 1-800-722-7337. Great careers begin Bryman.
Women to Women, weekdays at 4, only on CBS 2.
For Diagnosis Murder, the address is CBS.
Oh, you are a lifesaver. Oh, my angel. Now, who else would come out here on his day off so early in the morning to fix my clogged sink?
Nobody in their right mind.
You got that right. I must have called every plumber in the book.
Yeah,
Not
well,
one of them could get here.
Emma, it's sad to say, but I got nothing else better to do, believe me. I gotta grab the toolbox in the basement.
Wait a minute. He's letting me fix your nice big breakfast so you have strength to do the job. I mean, you haven't had a meal here since...
The wedding rehearsal.
I couldn't remember when.
Yeah, well, I've been trying to block it out of my mind, too.
Well, now, I've been calling you down the station, trying to get you to come out here, but you always have to work late.
I put in a lot of work down at the station.
Well, you're not at the station now, so come on, sit down. Sit down and tell me how things are going.
I'm doing fine. Look, you know what? The drains can take some time. I better get to work.
Hello?
Hi there, Emma. It's me, Julia.
I know who this is. I recognize that voice anywhere. How you doing?
Well, pretty good, actually. I'm tying up some loose ends, you know, getting my life together. That's actually sort of why I called, because I figure it's about time that I come and pick up those boxes I stored at your house.
Oh, there's no hurry. You can come. You know, come to think of it, now would be really a great time to come. How does that work for you?
Perfect. I'll be right over.
I'm on a roll.
Who is it?
Katie, it's me.
Holden? Hey, what are you doing here?
I needed to see you. Alone.
Why? What's going on? Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Can't stop thinking about you. Working together. Being so close. Not being able to touch you. It's just driving me crazy.
I didn't know. I thought it was just me.
I tried to fight it, but I can't do it. I love you, Katie. I want you.
Holden.
Holden, no, it's just me. Hey, you must have been dreaming, huh?
Yeah, I guess I was.
Yeah. Well, you called out for Holden's name. What were you dreaming about?
What are you doing in my house? What's your story? What are you after?
If you just let me go, I'll explain.
Explain now. Are you the one who's stalking Katie Peretti?
Who's Katie? It's Lily, your wife.
What does my wife have to do with this?
Holden, stop.
The guy broke into our house.
No, he
Lily.
didn't. He didn't. He's supposed to be here. Simon's the architect I told you about.
You were born with naturally beautiful skin. Keep it that way with Huggies Natural Care Baby Wipes. The only wipes with a mild formula containing vitamin E, and purified water. They maintain your baby's naturally healthy skin as they thoroughly clean, wipe after gentle wipe. Keep skin petals soft. For natural care, there's nothing like Huggies.
Hi, I'm Etta. Try some bruschetta?
When I want good pizza, I go out.
I'll take you out.
If you think you got to go out for great pizza,
There, you're out. Bruschetta?
you never try Freshetta.
This is great.
Freshetta.
What if you could treat wrinkles like an expert would? With Rock, the #1 anti-wrinkle retinol brand in France, you can. Developed with dermatologists, Rock's pure and active form of vitamin A works deeper, inside skin surface. In a 12-week study, the appearance of fine lines was reduced by 86%, wrinkles by 42%. Something more superficial beauty treatments could never promise. Rock. We keep our promises.
Is your asthma really under control?
Yeah. But sometimes I wheeze.
Ever wake up short of breath?
I do.
Use your fast-acting inhaler more than twice a week.
I use mine every day.
If that's what you call control, ask your doctor if prescription Flovent is right for you. Flovent twice a day helps control the inflammation that can cause asthma symptoms in the first place and helps improve lung function. Flovent won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden attacks. People switching from an oral steroid like prednisone to Flovent, an inhaled steroid, need to be especially careful. While adjusting to the switch, your body is not as able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve.
Now this is control.
Flovent, helping you to find asthma control.
You know how it is with dreams. Everything seems so real until you wake up, and then all of a sudden it just disappears. You forget all about what you were dreaming about.
Yeah. Well, you called out Holden's name, so you must have been dreaming about him, huh?
No, you must not have heard me right. Why would I be dreaming about Holden?
Oh, come on, Katie. It is so obvious.
Not to me.
Look, you don't have to put on this brave face for me. It's obvious that this whole stalking thing has really gotten to you, and you're having nightmares, and that's perfectly understandable. Listen to me. I promise you that getting this jerk is my top priority. And with me on the case and Jack, no one is going to get to you. I promise, 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 promise.
Oh, Margot, thank you so much. It means so much to me that you're looking out for me, but...
Sure.
But really, I'm fine.
Honey, you're having nightmares.
No, I'm not. I was doing work when I fell asleep, so I was dreaming about the station, you know. Henry, Denise, Holden. If I was calling out for Holden, it was because I was dreaming about work.
You know, I think you're a lot more scared than you want to admit.
Why is everyone making such a big deal out of this? It's just a little hoax.
Yeah, one phone call or an email, yeah, I'd chalk that up to a hoax. But when you get a threatening letter, when that arrives, take that a little more seriously.
Margot, just don't waste your time on this, okay? It's just some crazed fan of Molly's who can't stand to see someone take her place.
Okay. I'll buy that as a possibility, but we'll just wait and see what forensics says when they get finished.
You know, I'm really becoming a pain, aren't I?
What? No, never.
No, seriously, Margot. You're wasting all of your time on this whole thing, and then you trip over me sleeping on your couch in the morning.
Oh, Katie, you can sleep anywhere you want, you know that?
Yeah, but Casey, how did Casey get to school today without waking me up?
He tiptoed out very politely.
Oh, great. He has to tiptoe through his own house because of me.
Listen, learning consideration for others is not a bad thing.
Margot, you have been such an amazing sister, and you've done so much for me by letting me stay here for so long, but I feel like I'm taking advantage, like I'm imposing on your family.
You're not imposing. You are my family.
Of course you're gonna say that, but you and Tom have done so much for me. It's just, I think it's time. Well, I'm making my own money now. I have enough for my own place.
You want to live on your own?
Yeah, I'm a grown woman. Why not?
You have a crazed psycho after you. Why would you want to live on your own?
Hey, I'd advise you against a refill unless you're making a decaf.
Hi, honey.
Caffeine jitters?
Oh, I wish. Sit down. Henry was just here, you know, from the studio.
I thought you were gonna take a back seat there. Don't let anybody stir you up.
Oh, well, Henry has a way of just dropping little bombs, and then he tries to smooth things over with platitudes, and it leaves me with my teeth clenched.
Well, consider the source and just blow them off.
Unfortunately, Katie Peretti has been getting threats from one of our demented viewers.
That's serious.
Yeah. It started with a phone call. Now, according to Henry, this person's put it on paper, at least, you know, a cut and paste letter.
I'm sorry about that, Mom, but what can you do about it?
Worry, feel useless, and ultimately sit back and let the police department handle it.
You know, Mom, I've got a mission for you. Something that only you can handle.
He's the man that I told you about, the one that lost those old letters. He drew up the sketches for us for the family room, remember?
Yeah, I remember. What's he doing here now?
He's working for us. I hired him to oversee the project.
Is that so?
Look, I'm so sorry if I frightened you, Mr. Snyder.
How did you get in?
He's got a key.
Why does an architect need a
Because
key to
he
our...
has an appointment with a contractor later on, because I promised Luke and Faith I'd take him to the puppet show, and I wanted to make sure that he could get into the house on his own.
Look, if I knew it would be such a problem,
No,
I
this is
certainly
my
would
fault.
have waited.
This is my fault. I should have warned Holden.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea.
Then we wouldn't have risked a lawsuit. Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. I would have done the same thing if I was in your shoes, Mr. Snyder. Only I would have been a lot less gracious.
Why don't we start from scratch? Shall we? Simon Fraser, architect. This is my husband, Holden Snyder.
Although you probably had me pegged as Simon Fraser burglar, or worse. After all, you have a wife and small children. That's just cause to be concerned about a stranger wandering about.
Yes, it is. Especially given the recent developments at the TV studio that I manage.
You thought I was someone in particular?
We're trying to nail someone who's been harassing one of my employees. I really don't think it's a good idea to be handing out keys to strangers.
He's not a stranger. He's working for us.
Yeah, well, speaking of work, I better go out to the car and make sure I've got everything I need.
What were you thinking?
He's not a criminal, Holden.
Oh, and you have proof of that?
He's an architect. Remember, you loved his sketches.
Oh, okay, so he made some pretty pictures, and he lost some letters down at the pond. You have no idea who this guy is or what he might be after.
Well, I might have figured out what your problem is.
Oh, you have? Really? What is it?
Your drain's clogged.
You smart aleck. So you figured out what's clogging it yet?
That could be just about anything. Worse than the bullfrog accounted for. I'll have you back in business in no time.
Now take your time, Jack. Take your time. I'd rather have it done right than fast.
Yeah, well, with me, you get both.
Look, I'm gonna step outside for a minute. Kind of warm in here. Julia, where are you? Where are you? I'm right here. Oh, you're just in time.
What were you going on?
No. I just stepped out for some air here, wondering where you were. Well, come on in, have some coffee. There's some homemade fresh muffins cooling on the counter. So, I'll be right back.
Wait, where are you going?
Well, I'm going upstairs to the attic. Get your things. You want those ice skates, don't you?
Yeah, but I'm gonna help you.
No. You stay here. You stay here.
Emma, what is going on?
Nothing. Come on in. I'll holler if I need you.
All right.
Okay. Hurry up. Get them before they're cold.
Why say no to temptation?
When it's so easy to give in. Save one of those for me.
Last year, when I went into the hospital, one of the hardest parts of my recovery was dealing with all those complicated claims forms.
We had to file the claim, wait for the check, and then match it back up to the bills. John and I were almost overwhelmed.
And then we heard about United Americans' Medicare supplement policy and their nationwide automatic claims filing.
With United Americans' Medicare supplement policy, almost all of our Part B claims are now filed automatically.
Plus, the provider's checks are sent automatically. And we receive a convenient monthly statement showing all claims filed and paid.
Call now, and you'll receive this valuable guide to health insurance for people with Medicare, absolutely free.
Call United American today.
We're sure glad we did.
To receive your free Medicare guide plus information on these affordable Medicare supplement insurance plans, call United American today at 1-800-937-3375.
Uncle Ben's rice bowls. Just minutes in the microwave. The perfect way to satisfy your appetite. Uncle Ben's, a passion for good food.
Here comes that heartburn again. It happens time after time. You've changed your diet. You've tried to treat it, but the pain keeps coming back 2 or more days a week. That frequent, persistent heartburn may be due to acid reflux disease, potentially serious. It's Prilosec time. Time to see your doctor about America's most prescribed acid control medicine. Your results may vary, but for many people, 1 daily dose of Prilosec provides 24 hours of complete heartburn relief. Ask your doctor for more information about Prilosec and if it's right for you. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. 24 hours of complete heartburn relief is possible with the purple pill they call Prilosec.
The #1 action drama keeps getting better.
Torpedo in the water.
What can you say after making over 100 great episodes?
Look at it as war games.
Yes, sir.
Jag, tonight on CBS Super Tuesday.
Did I hear right? You're coming to pick up your ice skates?
Among other things Emma stored for me.
Oh, it's pretty late for skating, don't you think? I mean, the ice is really thin. Winter's almost over.
Yeah, this winter wasn't nearly as much fun as last winter. I didn't have anybody to coach my skating technique.
Oh, you're a pretty good student. Seems so long ago.
Yeah, it sure does. Anyway, you know, I just figured it was about time I came and got my stuff before Emma started charging me storage fees, you know? What are you doing here?
Oh, I just came to hang out under a sink. You know, should try it sometime. It's very relaxing.
Yeah, well, you're pretty sweaty for someone who's just relaxing.
The funniest thing, I just decided to fix a clog. Emma's really particular about who does her plumbing these days.
Ooh, I remember.
Right. So, you gonna sit there and feed your face, or you're gonna give me a hand?
You want me to help you?
That's why I asked.
All right, you got it.
Cool.
So what do you want me to do?
Well, for starters, you can get under the sink.
Should I be worried about this?
Not as far as you know, no. Here. All right. You ready to work?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, the plumbers in this burg better be very, very scared, because Snyder and Lindsay are back on the job.
Here, maybe this caffeine will knock that crazy idea right out of your head.
Now, what is so crazy about a grown woman wanting her own place?
Nothing, unless that grown woman is receiving death threats.
Hold that pleasant thought.
I certainly will.
Hello?
Rise and shine, Peretti.
What do you want?
Oh, who got up on the wrong side of her lonely twin bed this morning? Must be hard to sleep knowing you're being harassed by some crazed maniac.
Actually, you didn't cross my mind at all.
Touché. So, any additional fallout from my little arts and crafts project?
I'll talk to you when I get in, okay?
Is something wrong?
No, why do you ask?
Because you're really tense.
Oh, no, it's just work.
Nothing about the threats?
Indirectly, but it's fine.
Would you please just admit that you are in real possibility of danger here?
That is precisely why I want to move out.
What are you talking about? So you can be a more obvious target to this guy?
No, I'm more obvious here.
What? How?
Okay. After all of the press from your trial and the publicity from my new job, everyone in Oakdale knows where to find me. You know, if I had my own place and I didn't let anyone know where I was going to be, then no freak could get to me.
No. You stay right here so I can keep an eye on you.
At whose expense? No, listen, Casey was right in the middle of that whole Alec Wallace thing. And if he finds out that someone's after me and that I'm living in his house, what could that do to him?
I will do everything in my power to protect my boy, as I would protect you, because I love you. And I'm going to help you whether you want me to or not.
I love you too, but I have to have a life.
What is this about, guys? What?
Oh, I never said that.
Katie, you are a bright, beautiful young woman. Of course you would want to see some great guy without running the risk of having your nephew run in looking for his Game Boy.
Well, it's not just about guys.
Well, but that's got to be part of it. I mean, are you seeing someone special?
Well, don't you think if I were, you would know about it?
No, I don't, because we've both been so busy with our lives that we never get to sit down and really talk about things anymore. But just tell me the truth. I mean, are you seeing someone? I mean, maybe someone at work?
What do I know about Simon? Well, he's a marvelous architect, and he treasures his great-grandfather's letters. What else do I need to know?
Oh, well, let's see. Who he is, where he's from, where he's been.
Well, he's from Australia, and he's taking a year off to tour America and see our architecture.
Oh, well, that explains how he ended up here. Oakdale is just synonymous with fine architecture.
He was on his way from Chicago. He went for a ride in the country, went out to the Snyder Pond, and he lost the love letters. I told you this.
Yeah, that's what he told you. It doesn't mean that any of it's true.
I returned something valuable to the man, and he is grateful, and he offered to finish the family room. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, and looks are never deceiving, are they?
Excuse me, when did you lose faith in my instincts?
Lily, we're talking about a stranger here.
Whom I trust.
Yeah, because he carries his grandfather's old letters? For all we know, this guy could be an ex-con or a stalker.
I'm sorry if you're so freaked out about the situation at WOAK, but you cannot distrust everyone, including me, because of it.
Lily, I trust you. But please explain to me why I need to trust this Simon character.
Explain to me why you hate him on sight.
I don't hate him, but I don't know him, and neither do you.
I have spoken to him at length, and I feel like I know him, and I trust him.
All right. Look, I can't decide this right now. I need to pick up Katie for work.
Something wrong with her car?
No, she just needs to be with someone.
Kind of proves my point about Simon.
What does my driving Katie to WAK have to do with Simon, the alleged architect?
Ledge, would you just stop it? The stalker business at WOAK has made you so overprotective and suspicious of Simon.
Why does my wanting my family to be safe seem overprotective to you?
I love that you're overprotective of Katie and us. I am, but Simon, he's not a threat. He's just working for us. You know, it's like that electrician that you hired last week. You remember the guy who's grumpy, 3-day growth? Remember him?
Yeah. Claude Roy.
Claude Roy. And you hired him without any references, right? So what makes Simon so different?
All right, maybe this Katie stuff is getting to me a little bit, but I can't stand the thought of some nutcase coming after you and the kids. That's all.
I love you so much.
I love you too. You know what? Since you're so dead set on finishing up this room,
You'll cut Simon a break?
I certainly will. But you need to get some references. You need to talk to some people who know him, know his work, his character. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay. I'll see you tonight. All right?
So, are you ready to get to work?
I don't know. Maybe working here isn't such a good idea after all.
My joints felt locked up. Then I tried Osteobiflex. It's a natural supplement that repairs cartilage and lubricates joints over time. It works for me.
Osteobiflex. Repair, rebuild, renew.
I don't smell them. I'm the only cat left. It's all mine.
You'd never know there were 3 cats in here.
3? Formulated for multiple cats?
Tidy cats. Multiple strength.
For multiple cats.
Let's go, girls. Take a shine to this. Colorstay's new Lip Shine. This year's most brilliant idea in the most Revlon colors. This scent's liquid color lasts through a kiss. This scent's megawatt shine. Too good to miss. New Colorstay Lip Shine. Just brilliant, Revlon. And try Color Stay Hair Color. Won't fade away. Revlon Color Stay Hair Color.
Burger King introduces a new twist on the Whopper, the Bacon Cheddar Whopper. Crispy bacon and melted cheddar cheese with a great flame-broiled taste of a Whopper.
Gentlemen, we have re-entry in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7.
The Bacon Cheddar Whopper, available on Earth for a limited time only, so grab one today.
Here's your regular internet homepage, and here's i1.com. You use it like Yahoo, Lycos, or other search engines. Only i1.com gives away $10,000 every day, $1 million a month, and $10 million on tax day. Which one would you choose?
Oh, I see. Someone's supposed to struggle with this, right? So let's bring out the blonde.
Just doing research.
I'll pick the one with all of the cash.
i1.com.
Yeah.
Introducing i1.com. Why wouldn't you?
If you think being rich and famous is everything, spend a day with this family.
I don't need Dad, and he doesn't need me.
I can't take this anymore. One of these days, you're gonna want us all back.
It's time to take the gloves off and go at it with the old man.
This family is on the brink.
When you're a Newman.
What happens next
is everything.
Super Tuesday. Complete coverage of the turnout and the trends. Tonight.
Her murder went unsolved. So did 4 murders in this family. 48 Hours uncovers new witnesses to track down a serial killer. Thursday.
Yoo-hoo! Aren't I the one who's supposed to be doing something useful?
Well, just hang on, okay? Any second now is your big moment.
Yeah, well, what's taking so long?
Well, these pipes are pretty old, so I needed a good cleaning to unclog them. And your job is to make sure that all that scraping didn't cause any hairline leaks. So, I turn on the water. Use your flashlight and make sure there's no seepage. Even if there's a drop or two, you tell me, okay?
Okay, even a drop. Gotcha.
All right.
Piece of cake.
You ready?
Ready?
Okay. Here we go. Some water trickling? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Trickling. Oh, you could take a shower down there.
Looks like you already did. Here,
Look at me.
I am. You know, you need to take that shirt off.
And put on what?
This.
I'm asking a lot, I know.
No, no. You're not at all. In the situation that you're in.
Well, the situation that I've created by marrying Denise.
You know, yesterday at the hospital,
What? Mom, if it's something about me, then I have a right to know.
I honestly thought that your dad and Ben Harris were going to have a fist fight.
Dad and Ben trying to duke it out?
Yes.
I'd almost like to see that.
You know, I had the same thought. Oh, it's not funny. This is serious. I really feel so sorry for Ben. I mean, his life's been turned upside down, too.
Is that why Dad came over last night?
He came to see you?
Denise was totally freaked out. I mean, he came seeking peace, he claimed. But Denise wasn't buying any of it.
I'm sorry. That's too bad. You know, son, your dad loves you very much. All he really wants is for you to be happy.
Trying to take away my daughter was for my benefit?
I'm not justifying his actions. I'm just talking about his motives.
There's nothing that we can do to stop Dad or control him. But you can definitely help smooth things over with Denise.
Oh, sweetheart, I'd do anything in the world that I can to make her feel part of the family.
I'm so glad that I have one loving, dependable, reasonable parent left. It's a lot.
I mean, we don't have to play true confessions or anything, but if there is a guy and you did happen to want to talk about it, that's what big sisters do best.
I know, and if there was anything happening, believe me, you'd be the first to know. But right now, with work and everything, who has time for a love life?
Yeah, I know. Well, all your energy goes into your career and everything else takes a back seat.
Tell me about it, and I picked a killer career.
Yeah, but you're so good at it. Holden was just singing your praises the other day, how you took over, you know, for Molly and you made the newscast your own.
Oh, he is so good for my ego.
Well, I think that you've got the career department taken care of. You could put a little more energy into the romance department.
I know, but I just don't want to rush anything.
No, absolutely, you shouldn't. You should take your time because you deserve the best. But listen to me. Keep your eyes open. So when that great guy comes along, you'll know it. Hey, Holden.
Hey, Margot. Katie, so sorry I'm running late.
Oh, I think I'm running late. I lost track of time.
Don't worry about it. There's no rush.
No, I fell asleep on the couch and all my stuff was everywhere. I must look awful.
Katie, I have never seen you look anything but great.
I get it. Hughes residence. Yeah, hi. It's the station. What have you got? Oh, already. The forensics report is back. So what's up? Oh. Okay, thanks.
Bad news?
Huh. You got nothing. No fingerprints, no hair fibers, nothing.
That leaves us right where we started.
Well, no, not necessarily.
What are you thinking?
Well, this guy has covered his tracks so well. It confirms what I've been thinking all along.
Which is?
It's an inside job.
Everything's fine, really. I want you to work on the room. I do.
Yeah, but does your husband want me here? He told you to fire me, didn't he?
No, he didn't. And I want you to finish the job.
That's good. It's just your excitement about this family room is so contagious. And with your vision and my expertise, I know we can create something wonderful. But if your husband is against it...
He's
then...
not. He's not.
It looked like he wanted to kill me. Come on.
He's just been busy. You know, he's been busy, and I haven't had a chance to tell him about giving you the key and that you were starting early, and I assumed that he would understand.
But he doesn't.
Holden and I, we're equal partners in our marriage. You know, we work on things together, we work on things separately. This is my project. So I decide who designs it and how. It's my decision, and Holden will respect my decision.
I don't see why he shouldn't. And you both like my sketches, and, I mean, once I finish the job, I'll...
You know something, though? This has happened kind of fast, and I think it would be a good idea to get some references. You have to admit that Holden has a point. I barely know you.
Okay, so I'm not on the new golden dollar coin. That's cool with me. I've got places to go and I've got people to meet. Anyway, the new coin is perfectly all right without me. In fact, I use it everywhere. Thanks. It's so money.
Introducing the new golden dollar. It's changing the face of money.
Besides, I still look good on paper.
I've just fallen in love with a shampoo. New Nutrivive from L'Oreal Paris. Nutriceramide finds and fixes the damaged areas. My hair is soft, shiny, and resilient. It's like washing the strength back in. New Nutrivive from L'Oreal Paris. I love it, and I'm worth it.
When you pick up Wendy's all-white meat nuggets...
You want to drive, hon?
You can't wait to eat them.
Son? No thanks, Dad.
Wendy's 99-cent chicken nuggets. A small price to pay for great chicken.
Quit hawking the barbecue.
That's your third.
If I have to stop this car, someone's going to be sorry.
Come on, Dad. You promised to ski with us. You're bumming us out, Dad.
Looks like you could use Halls. Only Halls has Greek for action. Breathe, my friend. Breathe. Breathe, my pasty friend.
Feeling better, Dad?
Well, I was.
Get Halls and get going.
Talk about a torture test. I took Aleve to my 2-day walk for charity. With my bad back, I needed something that wouldn't let me down a few hours later. Well, Aleve kept me going all day. My heart went out to some of the other women.
You okay?
They took something else. A few hours later, they were hurting again, ready to quit. I gave them my Aleve, and they had a fighting chance.
Aleve can stop pain all day with just 2 pills. It would take 8 Tylenol to do that.
Hey, Aleve! By the end of the walk, people were calling me, "Hey, Aleve," like it was my name. So thanks, Aleve.
Tonight on 60 Minutes 2, there are a lot of questions about what to do with a 6-year-old who kills. Some answers from the people involved. 60 Minutes 2, tonight at 9, 8 Central.
Thursday, it's double the danger and double the fun. When Jerry Van Dyke and Michelle Phillips guest star.
I need your help.
It's a 2-hour double dose of Diagnosis, CBS Thursday.
The man who brought us NYPD Blue is about to make television history again.
She's got a belly full of blood and she's still bleeding. Try some lidocaine and pray.
Blair Underwood, Vivica A. Fox, an all-new episode of City of Angels, CBS Wednesday.
Picture yourself thin. Picture yourself with more energy than ever before. Imagine how happy you'll be knowing you look great. It doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Since 1971, people have been successfully losing weight on Lindora's Lean for Life program.
It was easy. Past year, I wouldn't have done it. There's nothing like it. I've lost 57 pounds. I feel like a whole new me. I don't have to be fat anymore.
These people became Lean for Life. You can too. Call 1-800-LINDORA today.
Tonight is Super Tuesday on CBS, starting with the #1 action drama.
Torpedo in the water.
Jag. What can you say after making over 100 great episodes?
Look at it as war games.
Yes, sir. Followed by an all-new 60 Minutes 2. Then,
I'm Amy Gray.
Oh, you're the judge.
Judging Amy is the #1 U drama of the season.
You do it again, you end up in state prison.
A television triumph that continues to make headlines nationwide.
You're glowing.
Jag, 60 Minutes 2, Judging Amy. That's why they call it Super Tuesday on CBS.
Lisa Marie and Priscilla Presley, plus Jim Carrey's new movie, Next ET.
For television's most inspirational drama, the address is CBS.
So I feel bad. I'm leaving you shirtless.
No, don't. I'm the one who stuck you under, not your fault.
Yeah, well, you didn't do it on purpose.
How do you know that? I'm just kidding. No, it was totally an accident. But since, it was my fault, the least I could do is give you the shirt off my back.
Well, I'll tell you what. You pour me a cup of coffee, and I'll think about calling it.
Well, that sounds like a deal. There you go. Am I doing something wrong?
No, I was just thinking.
About?
You and me, laughing over a cup of coffee in this kitchen. Brings back memories.
I guess so. All those times you raced in from the pond when the snow started to come down like crazy. Remember that?
Yeah, things were different in that lifetime.
Yeah. Less complicated, anyway.
Yeah.
I always remembered you had this sparkling ideal of what farm life was supposed to be. Milking cows, picking apples, swinging on a porch.
You made that dream come true.
Mm.
You give me the swing. And Emma, I mean, she's like moms that I only read about, fresh baked muffins in the morning, a big hug each night. Life was, perfect.
Yeah.
For a while.
Not too bad it didn't end up that way.
No, things definitely didn't go as planned.
What makes you so sure this guy stalking Katie is doing it from the inside?
Well, it's past experience. It's just, my instinct. It's a good bet.
Yeah, but you just said he didn't leave any clues.
Yeah, but it's been so easy for him. He had easy access to security codes, access to everything. He had time.
Doesn't make any sense. Why would someone want to take the chance of harassing Katie where they work?
Because the television business is very competitive, and you've been very successful. It's easy to see how somebody's jealousy could get out of hand.
But who would do something so sick? I mean, no one was even up for Molly's job at the station.
Okay, I'd love to think that this is just a prank, and I'd still throw the book at the guy.
Yeah, I would sure love to get my hands on this creep.
Yeah, so all the more reason why you shouldn't be living out on your own, and I'm sure that Holden would agree with me on that.
Wait a minute, you thinking of moving?
I'll let Katie explain this to you. You guys, I gotta get to the station, so you have a good day, you have a safe day.
Thank you.
If you hear of anything new, call us.
Vice versa.
I guess we better get going too, huh?
Oh, what's the story on the move?
Oh, it was just something I was tossing around. I mean, Tom and Margot have been incredible, but I think it's time to go.
Your safety should come first. I can take you back and forth to work, but there won't be anyone for you to come home to.
Exactly. I have forgotten what it's like to have my own space.
Privacy is important, but your safety comes first, and I am just not comfortable with you being all alone.
If you want references, I've got plenty. I've worked all over Australia on private homes, office buildings. Look, don't take my word for it. I'll send out for my portfolio.
I've seen your sketches, and I love them. So does Holden.
Precisely. Then let's be straight with one another. This has got nothing to do with my ability as an architect. You and your husband are worried about the type of person I am. Yeah? If I'm to be trusted.
It's not that we're worried,
Look,
exactly.
Lily, I don't blame you. With all the phonies and con artists out there trying to take advantage of the few decent, trusting people who still exist.
I am not saying that you are a con artist. I'm just saying that I barely know you.
You know that I'm a man who places family above everything.
And Luke responds to that. He likes you very much.
Yeah, well, maybe he can have a word with his father.
God, Simon, please.
Look, Lily, I just thought we got along in a way where references wouldn't be needed. That's why I wanted to design your family room. Maybe I was wrong.
No. I felt the connection between us right away with your great-grandfather's story and the way you envisioned this room. I responded to all of that.
Thank you.
But the problem is my husband, Holden, does not feel the same connection with you, and this is also his home, so I am going to need those references.
There's the Cadbury's cream egg, and the caramel egg, and the Cadbury's chocolate cream egg.
But.
All with delicious creamy fillings.
I love these eggs.
No bunny knows Easter better than Cadbury's.
If you've been thinking about jumping into a rugged new Montana,
I need more room!
now's a really good time.
Never seen a minivan do that before.
Maybe it's not really a minivan.
Life was more exciting in Montana. Now jump into a rugged Montana with this limited time offer. But get a move on because the train's leaving the station.
You can work up quite an appetite saving the planet from certain disaster. So what do you give a superhero for dinner? The same thing you give a superhero's dad. Cheddar cheese melt from Hamburger Helper. With a mouth-watering cheddar cheese sauce and lots of hearty pasta that'll make the whole family happy. Now who's the hero? Hamburger Helper from Betty Crocker. What a great idea.
Whatever length you're into, get into the spring sale happening now at Sears, where the entire Crossroads collection is on sale. All shorts, capris, and crop pants, just $17.99. And that's basically the long and the short of it. All Crossroads, all on sale at Sears. The good life at a great price. Guaranteed.
Wow. No matter what life hands you, you always manage to find the bright side.
You know, don't go calling me Pollyanna.
I'm not calling you Pollyanna.
Wake up angry at the world plenty of mornings. And I'm just convinced that the whole place is crawling with creeps like David.
No, David Stenbeck can't hurt you anymore.
True. And as long as there are people like Emma, the Davids of this world don't stand a chance.
That's right. That's right. You know, I should remind myself of that more often.
Think this is about everything? Oh, have you been swimming in the pond? Do I want to know why you're wearing Jack's shirt?
It's a long story. So what do you got in there?
Well, your ice skates, for one thing.
Oh, boy, I am so glad to have these back.
So how'd you two make out? With the sink?
You know, the good news is your drain's unclogged.
Dare I ask what the bad news is?
Well, I still gotta fix that leak under the sink.
There is no leak under the sink.
Oh, there is now. Believe me, I was under there when Jack turned the water on.
So that explains the...
Yeah, and the sudden bad hair day.
You know, we can worry about your hair some other time, but right now I want to switch pipes with that old sink out in the shed, okay? And then we'll have you back and fixed in no time at all. That is, if I can have some help.
All right, but only if I get to keep my head above water this time.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that.
Okay, what's up? When you spoke to me on the phone this morning, Jack was already here.
Guilty as charged.
Come on, Emma, you know better than that.
What? No, I wasn't trying to rekindle any old flames or anything like that, was it?
Oh, no?
You know how much I love Jack. And he's just been so devastated by Carly. I can't begin to tell you. I mean, I can't reach him. Every time he comes into the house, he just closes down.
You know, being here must be really hard. I mean, Carly used to live here, right?
Well, she had a room here. I wouldn't exactly say she lived here.
She didn't like it?
Well, she made an effort. She tried to like it, but it didn't come naturally to her.
Right, some people aren't cut out for domestic bliss, I guess.
Well, Carly sure wasn't. Jack found that out the hard way.
God, he's hurting so much, and he won't admit it. You know, not even to himself.
You made him laugh today. Thank you so much for that.
No, it's really nice to see him again. I mean, we don't bump into each other very much anymore.
So you're not mad with me?
No, I'm not. You know, I'm glad you set me up, actually. This is the first time in a really long time that I feel like, I don't know, Jack and I...
All right, I think I found the perfect piece. Ready to help again, Miss Roto-Rooter?
Well, there's a nickname I think I could live without.
Okay, well, I just let you kids get to work.
No clue what I just had to go through.
Poor baby. Did Holden force you to listen to 70s music all the way over?
No, Margot got the forensics report back while I was standing there with Holden.
So, forensics came up empty, right?
Yeah, luckily for you.
Yeah, luck had nothing to do with it. It's amazing what you can accomplish with brains and a pair of latex gloves.
Don't be so cocky. Margot has already figured out that the stalker probably works here at the station.
What a pro, that Margot. No wonder they pay her the big bucks.
Aren't you worried in the least?
Why should I be, Katie? Even Margot the Magnificent cannot link us to those letters. What motive would we possibly have?
Oh, you are actually enjoying this.
Actually, I wish the game were a little bit more challenging.
Henry, I don't want you making any more phone calls, writing any more letters, okay?
Katie.
I'm sick of this.
Katie, this faux stalker is the best thing to happen to your career since Molly and Chris left the blinds open. This.
What is that?
It's your fans expressing their love and adoration for this, your daughter. Giving Katie your mail.
No. None of this stuff goes to Katie unless it's a screen. Is that clear?
Yeah, of course. What was I thinking, Katie? I'm sorry.
Let me.
Oh, sure. Okay. Well, then won't happen again.
Yeah. I think Henry would know better.
I'm sure he just has a lot on his mind.
Listen, I want to let you know that we're instituting tougher security measures all the way down the line.
Holden, you don't have to go to all this trouble for me.
Katie, you are a valuable asset to this station. You've worked very hard for us, and I'm going to work just as hard to ensure your safety. What's the matter? Scared?
No, just, grateful for you for looking out for me.
No one's going to hurt you. I'm going to make sure of it. References. How do I get her bloody references?
Hi, Simon.
Hey, looky. How are you, pal?
He's taking the morning off. We're going to see a puppet show in
Yeah?
town.
If you like puppet shows, I'll build you a puppet stage right here.
Can I help you?
Well, yeah, if you can fit it into your schedule. You see over there in that corner? That spot is reserved for the biggest Christmas tree in the world.
How will you do all that? Magic?
Oh, I don't know about magic.
Cool.
It's all yours. Oh.
You can take that. He can have that.
Here we
You
are.
know what?
It's
We
all
don't
yours.
want to keep the puppet show waiting. Why don't you go get your coat on, okay?
Okay.
All right. See you
See
later.
you, Luke. He's a wonderful kid.
Yeah, he is. You know, Holden hasn't had a lot of time to do projects with him lately.
Well, I will have plenty for him to do. If I'm still here.
I hope that you decide to continue with the project. I do.
If that's what you want.
I am convinced more than ever that you were the man for the job.
Okay, I can get plenty of references.
Yeah, I think it's best. I do, for Holden's sake.
Sure.
So how soon can you get them?
They'll take a few days to come from Australia.
Okay.
But if it's all right, I'm itching to get this project underway.
I don't see why you can't get started right away.
That is music to my ears.
Great. Well,
Fantastic.
okay. I should go check on the kids.
Sure. Figure out those references, Simon, and you're in.
Enterprise? Hi. My car's out of commission, so I'm out of commission.
Enterprise will arrange to pick you up,
This is great.
drive you to our place, and get you on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
With Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air. Everywhere I look around.
Botanical blends, so fresh.
It's springtime every time you do dishes.
Palmolive Spring Sensations.
Spring is in the air.
Yo, it's Super Dupe, your Burger King DJ, and the word is out. There's a whole new Whopper in town. The new bacon cheddar Whopper, stacked with crispy bacon and melted cheddar cheese. My taste buds are rocking, baby. It's the Whopper you love, done up a whole new way. Check the new bacon cheddar Whopper. It's off the flavor meter, and only at Burger King for a limited time, y'all. So bounce, baby, to bacon cheddar Whopper. All new Burger King, baby, and all mine. You heard? Burger King.
It was Lauren's bath time, and Becky wanted to help. I was using the all-over baby wash, Johnson's head to toe. I heard it's milder than every baby soap. Just then, Becky accidentally dropped the bottle and splashed Lauren's face. I got upset, but Lauren just laughed. I should have known it would be okay. It's as gentle to her eyes as pure water.
Johnson's Head to Toe, the hair and body baby wash.
Not just gentle, Johnson's gentle.
We are healthy, strong, funny, energetic, even sexy. We take good care of ourselves, and we drink Ensure when we can't eat nutritious foods like these. Ensure provides essential vitamins and minerals you find in vegetables, calcium like in milk, and protein like in fish. Ensure is a source of complete balanced nutrition and energy, so we can get the most out of life. Drink Ensure, and drink to your health.
All right. I should hold her off till a real plumber gets here anyway.
What? Are you saying that we're amateurs?
Yeah.
I thought so. But, you know, for a couple of amateurs, you make a pretty good team.
Yeah, we did all right once we got the hang of it. I'm gonna go.
Me too. Don't you want your shirt back?
You know what? I can come by and pick it up sometime, if that's all right with you.
Sure. Sure, that'd be fine.
Let me help you out. You know what? Let me give you a hint.
No, I got it.
Sure?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Sure you're all right?
Yeah. It's just that nobody's ever had so much faith in me.
Well, you have earned it. Let me tell you something. We are going to do great things together here at WOAK.
We are.
We are. This is just the beginning. Okay?
We're leaving. Will we see you later?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a feeling we'll be seeing a whole lot more of each other.
Okay, I'm glad we worked things out.
So am I. Hey, have fun.
Thanks. Okay.
See you later.
I feel anxious. I can't concentrate. I'm so irritable.
If you suffer from excessive worry, it can feel like a mountain of anxiety.
I'll never get it all done. I'm overwhelmed.
But a prescription medication called Buspar can help. If overwhelming unfounded worry and several of these symptoms last for 6 months or more, it may mean you have generalized anxiety disorder. Ask your doctor if Buspar is right for you as part of an overall treatment program. Buspar can help you manage those feelings. And Buspar isn't habit-forming and isn't likely to make you groggy. Buspar isn't right for everyone. Advise your doctor of any medications you may be taking, particularly MAOIs, to avoid potential drug interactions. Some people experience side effects such as excitement, headache, nausea, dizziness, lightheadedness, and nervousness. Talk to your doctor about Buspar today or call 1-877-5-BUSPAR. Worries don't have to overwhelm your life. Relax. Buspar can help you handle it.
Recent studies have shown that a diet rich in tomato products is associated with a reduced risk of certain types of cancers. So enjoy Campbell's tomato soup. Want something good for you that tastes good too? We have a soup for that, Campbell's tomato soup.
That's me, the one pounding the pavement, and this is my lucky suit. I have 5 job interviews this week. Here goes number 3. Yikes.
Rolling.
Ooh, nice. Ever hear of a napkin? Whew,
Hi, Jan. I'm here to make...